don't want to talk to me. And I just want to know a way to approach it so I can talk to them better.
The best we can do is just, like talk to them and lead by example.
And what you do is like find a common ground, something, that good to both of y'all, and then, you just go in with that.
Be more subtle, just speak to them.
Just go to them, but don't be aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Speak to them like they children. Speak to them like you the parent that really love them.
Sometimes you gotta get creative.
Yeah.
Family is strength. Family is important. Family is important. Family is all we got. A lot of people don't have family.
Season 5 begins, we got Gangster, Cypher, MJB and Chance. 4 different crews with 4 intelligent black men. Our mission is to teach them how to thrive and maintain. Instead of taking chances, ended up in the chain gang. Every Saturday night at 8 we going live. And if you from the West Coast, I see you at 5.
Well, it's the G.O.D. on the MIC. Representing season 5 for the GMP. Bringing awareness to society with current events. Keeping you up on game, so just peep the content and enjoy and laugh, cause we're having a good time. Expressing information that's within our mind. Shout out to Free Cypher, Gangsta Rick and Chance. For us coming together, do it once again.
And they no more playing games, keep it G about this thing. See if we keep going at it, then yeah, we bound to make change. Giving it to you so simple, even a child understand. The mathematical genius was all a part of the plan, and it's on now. The brothers back together, so we feeling strong now. Go tell a friend that the men is coming on now. And yeah, it's time to tune in, because the lesson is about to begin. Wrong man.
Recycle on the line.
Yeah.
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 Recycle.
Welcome, 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 and welcome. You are now tuned in to Grown Men Podcast. Real men, real issues with real solutions. Thank y'all so much for joining us and tuning in. I am your host, Another Chance. And we are live. We are live from Orlando, Florida, and we are so grateful to be here, man. This is season 5, episode 10. And God is great, man. We got a great show for y'all tonight. We had a couple of difficulties last week. Everything is fixed now, as you see. The audio is great. God is great. And we got a great show for you tonight. So for everybody that was patient, that was waiting, we appreciate you. We love you. And God bless you. And we got something for you just as you've been waiting. So we've been building. So Stay tuned for a great show tonight. Tell a friend, share the link because it's gonna be good tonight. Let me bring in my host all the way from the other coast, always right there to give his most. Y'all know his name so well, G Rick. Some call him Gangster. Y'all give him a round of applause. G Rick.
Hey, man, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? Guys in the building, Grown Man Podcast. What's up, Chance?
Coolin', brother. Coolin', brother. Good to see you, King. Good to see you.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's good. You know, another sunny day out here in California. You know how we do. We get on with the podcast. I don't got no announcements or anything. I just look forward to a great show.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that. As far as announcements, you know, we had the 4th annual Stop the Violence golf cart rally not too long ago, and man, that went off. That went off without a hitch, man. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. It was big. We had a lot of different companies, groups, officials, city officials, government officials. I mean, we had everybody from the Panthers to the what they would call the nobodies, people like me. You know, we were all there, man. If I had to give you a list, Gangster, of all the people, man, we'll be here all night. I'll be thanking everybody all night because it's a moment. So I want to say collectively, yes, sir. I just want to say collectively to everybody that was a part of that Stop the Violence golf cart rally, man. Thank you from the bottom of our heart, from Protect Our Head Ministries, man. We appreciate joining us. This year was great. Next year is going to be even bigger and better, more impactful. So stay tuned for more information on that. And that's for all of the participants and those that want to be a part of it as well. Stay tuned for more information throughout the year because I have I got better ideas. Every year it gets better.
That's a good thing.
My goal, Gangster, is to be impactful. And so if I find out that it wasn't that impactful as it should have been, I reconstructed so it could be. And I've been thinking about some things to make it more impactful. So
for sure.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. I got some good ideas for it. To everybody that was a part of it this year, thank you. God bless you. We do appreciate your energy, your spirit, your time, you know, your patience. It was all appreciated, man. God bless each and every one of you. So it's gonna be better next year. Stay tuned for info on that. Shouts out, Gangster. As far as family, no shouts outs for the family.
You know, my GMP family, miss y'all boys. You know, Cypher, MJB, you know. One time from a little brother T, Hitman, you know you had, bro. And you know, just the original crew. Thank you for tuning in. Let's get it up.
I was telling the people we got a great show for them tonight, Gangster. We're gonna hit them hard like we always do, man. It's been 2 weeks since we've been here, so I feel good. I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad we're back in the studio. We're ready to deliver what God has put in us. We're ready to
for sure.
So we got a great show. My announcement, Gangster, was a quick shout out to my church, of course, Higher Power Miracle of Faith, right downtown, 1208 West Central Boulevard. If you don't have a church home, you definitely want to stop by our church home. That's 1208 West Central Boulevard, Higher Power Miracle of Faith Church. You will not regret it, man. It's a place where people come together to fellowship, grow, and encourage one another. So God bless you guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Gangster, if all minds and all hearts are clear.
Yeah, clear.
We'll get the show started.
Sure.
Today's current events.
With the current events this week, the first one is right out of Kissimmee regarding a 71-year-old man. He kind of reminds you of your grandpa. It's a really sad story with a lot of details that's not defined yet. So y'all take a look at this. We want your opinion as well. Y'all take a look at this.
New information tonight as police investigate the murder of this man, 71-year-old Charles Hopper. And officers found him dead in the backyard of a home in Kissimmee. And tonight we found out police in Altamont Springs arrested a man accused of stealing Harper's truck. I'm Michelle Imparato.
I'm Jesse Pagan. West News' Patrick Perez live outside the Seminole County Jail where the suspect remains tonight. Patrick.
Yet right now, Kissimmee police are not saying whether this man is a person of interest in this murder investigation, but we did learn tonight he has a violent past. Police have identified the man found dead in the backyard of this Kissimmee home Thursday morning as 71-year-old Charles Harper. Police say a 911 call came in around 10:15 about a person with injuries at this house along Heather Way. When officers arrived, they found Harper's body.
Medical responded on scene and the person was pronounced dead.
A neighbor we spoke with off camera Friday afternoon says Harper was mowing the lawn prior to his death as a favor to the homeowner, but did not live there. At first, police classified Harper's death as suspicious, but on Friday, a spokesperson confirmed it's now a homicide. Kissimmee police also shared these photos of Harper's truck, which they say was stolen from the scene. Altamont Springs police found it about 2 hours later near Montgomery Road and Central Florida Parkway before pulling its driver over near this condo entrance. Behind the wheel, officers say they found 32-year-old Nicholas Lopez. According to his arrest report, Lopez made statements that he needed to call the police and continued telling the officer to call the cops and the sheriff. Police also say Lopez made nonsensical statements saying he was tased and that a gun was pointed at him, neither of which happened. Officers at the scene confirmed the truck Lopez was driving was registered to Harper. Inside the truck, officers say they found what is believed to be Harper's cell phone. As of Friday night, Lopez is being charged with grand theft of a motor vehicle, giving a false ID to law enforcement, and resisting arrest without violence. And we've learned he's no stranger to law enforcement. Back in September of 2023, Lopez was convicted in Osceola County for felony battery after deputies say he violently beat a relative and threatened to kill them. He was given credit for the 455 days he spent in confinement and was sentenced to 12 months probation. And according to court documents, Lopez suffers from bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. As to how he came into possession of Harper's truck, well, all of that remains unclear tonight, with Kissimmee police still saying no arrests have been made in connection to this murder case. Covering Seminole County live outside the jail tonight, I'm Patrick Perez, West 2 News.
Shout out to West 2 News, and our condolences goes out to that family from Grown Man Podcast. God bless them.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Well, they don't know if he did or not, but he got the man truck. Kind of looked bad on his behalf.
Yeah,
yeah.
He had his truck.
Yeah. I mean, I know dude don't look like he did nothing to nobody to get, for that to happen to him, man. He's minding his business, living his life, man.
I know that the granddad, the young man, the 71-year-old man, was over there working. He was over there working, cutting somebody else's yard.
Oh yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah, he's cutting somebody else's yard. He was working. He was trying to stay young, just exercise. And here come this guy trying to, I guess, he wanted to steal the truck, and it must have got out of hand to where he done had to put his hand on it.
Yeah, we don't know.
Now somebody's father, somebody's granddad, somebody's wife, somebody's, brother is no longer here because of that. Allegedly because of that guy. Yeah. That's sad.
I encourage people, just take a breath, man. Just take a breath and calm down, slow down a minute, just don't react like that, man. You got to sit down and calculate your moves, man.
But against this guy was already in the mind frame of doing wrong.
Yeah.
He was already.
We don't know the suspect, though, man. We don't know what he did. We don't even know that he had anything to do with it. You know what I mean? But we was driving that truck. So that kind of put him on the scene. And if it was...
That's the man's truck. That's the man's truck. That's the man. They charging him for it.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, they charged him for it. Yeah, but, you still can get off. But anyway, I hope justice does happen. We need that to happen. So
That's crazy.
God bless. And yeah, my condolences go out to his folks. I'm sorry. I know my boy's sorry. And yeah, our condolences.
Our condolences definitely go out to him.
Yeah.
Let's check the comments. What's that? MJB. Mike sounds
good, bro.
For sure, MJB. Appreciate that, King. Buddy B. Appreciate that, Buddy B.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, our condolences goes out to him. He reminds me of every dad. He looks like he's in my family somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just sad, and And I was just thinking, gangster. I'm gonna go on to the next story because I got a two-part to the next story. So I'm gonna get to it. But I wanted to say that the granddad, he was 71. So that's three scores and a 10. So for somebody to make it to be that age, that's a blessing. So, to me, that's a blessing. For his life to be cut, that's I think that's just sad, man. Yeah. But I ain't gonna linger on it too long. And guys, if y'all got comments, questions about the event, about the tragedy that happened out there in Kissimmee, let us know your questions, concerns. We're gonna keep moving right along. Gangster, you look like you froze up on me, but I'm sure you'll be back. We're gonna keep moving right along. Again, guys, if you got any questions, comments regarding that current event, I know it's a touchy subject. But yeah, let us know. Send me your question. Looks like Buddy B said something here. Let me see what Buddy B said. Sad situation. Condolences to the family of Charles Harper. Absolutely. Appreciate that, Buddy B. Absolutely. Condolences. Definitely, King. Definitely. And so we're gonna keep it moving right along, man. That's what I was gonna say. Since Gangsta is taking a quick interlude, let me say this real fast. I know you out there listening, Buddy B and Gary. So this I keep calling him a young man because he's out there trying to stay young. You're only young, you're only old if you're old in your mind. You're older, but you don't have to be old. You can still be young. So this young man out there trying to stay young out there working. Should he have had some type of protection? Now my landscapers, outside workers need protection, especially if you're working by yourself. Need some type of protection on their body, taser, knife, gun. But is this something that they need to carry now because of situations like this? Could that have saved his life? Just a question I was thinking about when I saw that current event when it came by. So I'm gonna keep it moving, man. If y'all, to the viewers out there that's watching, if you have an answer to that, if you got an idea, question or concern, put it in the chat or give me a call on that phone, man. Let me know. Hit my phone. Let me know. The number's down there in the link, man. I'm gonna keep it moving right along. God bless you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. The second current event is regarding a story that was back in 2012, where a employee had lost their life from a person that's coming in to rob them. And they couldn't find out who did it. And I got a two-part story to that. So I'm going to play the first video for that. And then this happened right in Pine Hills, too. You guys are going to know this story, too. A lot of you will know this story. And then I'll come back. We'll talk about that, and then I'll come back, and I'll play the second current event. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching. God bless y'all. Grown Men Podcast, second current event.
Nearly 2 months after a deadly shooting, a female worker gunned down during a robbery at the China Walk in Pine Hills back in September. West 2's Travell Island was at the newly renamed restaurant when they started serving meals again.
It's been nearly 2 months since an employee was gunned down inside of this Chinese restaurant. Well, today, for the first time since that shooting, they've opened their doors, and people who work here in this plaza are hoping that investigators can close the case and find the person accountable for this murder. A new name and a new beginning for a Chinese restaurant that customers know as China Walk.
Their food is delicious. I love this place.
Mercedes Noble says she's been a customer here for 3 years. She can't believe someone would gun down an innocent woman. She says she's happy to see the owners didn't give up.
For them to reopen is good. I guess like to show that they're not going to scare them away, that they're going to keep coming back no matter what happens. So that's very strong and bold of them to do that.
Investigators are still searching for 53-year-old Ying Sung's killer. Sheriff deputies say he demanded cash, then shot Sung and pistol whipped another employee. Ernest Williams is also a longtime customer. He says the victim didn't speak much English, but she was always welcoming to everyone that came in.
It was wrong, to the community, and everything. She was a good lady.
Now investigators want to talk to 22-year-old Raymond Barnes Jr. and 20-year-old Calvin Washington. They're not suspects, but investigators believe they may have clues to help find the person accountable for Sung's murder.
And still on the loose. Can be anywhere. Can be walking right by us.
Customers say the violence is hurting the businesses in this community that people rely on.
Yeah, they have a negative effect, Some people might be scared to come around,
Security has also been increased inside of the plaza. Store owners tell me they have security guards on property both day and night. Investigators say you could be eligible for up to $5,000 if you can help them find the person who killed the victim. Travell Island, West 2 News.
Shout out to West 2 News. Shout out to West 2 News for coverage of that video. And our condolences from Grown Men Podcast for Mrs. Ying. Our condolences once again. So, again, this is an older story that happened in 2012, right in Pine Hills. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with it. If you have more insight, send your comments down there below. This story was new to me. I just found out about the story, and when I looked up on it, the lady was 53 years old. She was a young lady, and this guy just came in out of nowhere, and so God bless her. We have a second part to this story. I don't want to spoil it, but if you remember this story. It happened right in Pine Hills back in 2012. So the recap of this story, they actually found the guy. They found the killer. Check this out.
Our next breaking story is in Orange County, where after nearly 14 years, deputies say they've solved the murder of a woman at a restaurant.
This was one of the biggest stories in Central Florida in 2012 after someone stormed into the China Walk restaurant on North Pine Hills Road and shot Ying Sun execution style. Finally, deputies say they have found her killer.
West 2's Stuart Moore here in studio with the details on the arrest, too.
Guys, 14 years ago, I actually covered this story, and let me tell you, this murder sent shockwaves throughout Central Florida. This afternoon, the sheriff's office says this is the man who is responsible. And get this, deputies told us back in 2012 that they wanted to talk to him in connection with Sun's murder. This was the scene back in September of 2012 after that attack inside China Walk. Back then, investigators told us a masked gunman burst in, demanded money, and then shot Sun. Another woman who worked there was pistol whipped before he grabbed some cash and escaped. A few months later, West 2 reported that Calvin Washington was one of 2 men deputies wanted to talk to. Fast forward to today. The sheriff's office says it was finally able to charge Washington with first-degree murder thanks to DNA evidence recovered from clothing, gloves, and money collected during the investigation. Washington is already in prison, serving 30 years for beating his girlfriend and stabbing his neighbor who tried to help her. He is now charged with first-degree murder. Jesse.
My God. My God. So as you see, this guy was already locked up when they found him, already doing 30 years for domestic violence. That's what domestic violence gets you, 30 years in prison. Man, that's crazy, man. That is crazy. That's sick, and that's crazy, man. And that's crazy, and I'm glad they located him. I'm glad they figured it out. I'm glad they found it. 14 years later, they figured this out. But they knew as a suspect, as you saw in that first video, as a suspect, they had a hunch about that guy all along. So, man, that's crazy. God bless him. God bless him. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching, man. We bring these stories to you guys so you can be aware of what's going in your society. Like I said, I didn't even know about Mrs. Ying's son getting shot and killed back in 2012. A lot of you guys do know about it because you're out there in the streets or whatever the case may be, but a lot of people don't know about it. So we bring these stories to you so you can be aware. You can put your comment in, and you know what's going on in your community, and you can share it as well. And then, of course, we got a lot of other great stuff for you tonight. So we're going to keep it moving right along. If all minds and all hearts are clear, that was the second current event. I'm going to keep it moving along. We're going to take a quick pause for the calls, and then I'll be right back with some segments for your heart. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Grown Men Podcast.
Great. And I just first, before we start anything, just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of this platform, because I think that you guys are awesome, especially for the language that you are speaking to the body, to the nation. So I'm true to be a part of this. So thank you again.
I love everything you guys are doing, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For real. It's time. This is the time right now. Yes, sir. What you guys are doing right now, man. So believe me, God is moving, and that's what I love. That's why I'm here.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm glad to be finally on the Grown Men Podcast. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like I'm eating steak and potatoes. That's real. Yeah, we ain't on milk today. I like it. Yeah, we ain't on that milk. Yeah, we ain't on that. I like it. I'm so glad to be in episode 7.
Yes.
Honored to be on you guys' show. So, such a fan. So, thank y'all so much for this opportunity.
Good. Hey, I'm happy to be on your show, man. You know what I'm saying? Finally. You know what I'm saying? I've been supporting for a minute, but I'm happy to be on your show. Finally get here and talk around with y'all.
Man, y'all, it was easy. Shit, y'all some real.
Man, I appreciate the Gangsters Corner, bro. I've been watching for a while.
Well, before we get started, I wanted to say y'all thank you for sharing your platform with me and allow me to come sit down and eat this particular thing. I greatly appreciate that.
Going into season 2, this thing, hey man, a lot of people don't understand the podcast method, man, but it's about to take off. It's about to take off to the next level. And as long as y'all stay rooted and stay grounded, man, y'all gonna be part of that takeoff, man, because y'all got a nice platform. You got a decent platform.
Yes, sir. God bless you.
Family and relationships.
Welcome, and welcome back. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Grown Man Podcast. We are live. This is season 5, episode 10, and we are blessed. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. Okay, we're gonna move right along to these segments. That way I can get them in and get them out. I'm not sure if Gangster or anybody else will be joining us tonight, but if not, I'll go ahead and lay out the segments. Bless everyone, and then if you got any comments, let me know. Send them in. We are taking them as well. God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all giving me an opportunity to speak my heart, my mind, and pour out some blessings. So God bless you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to move right along. Okay, we're going to move right along. Oh, okay. So it looked like my family and relationships sign is not up there. That's what was going on. That's what was going on. So I'm just gonna dive right into family and relationships because he got my building morale and he got my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding up there. But which is my final one, but my family and relationships intro is not there. So boom. I'm just gonna dive right into family and relationships for you guys. Tonight I wanted to encourage you to do something that you think is someone else's job. You know, you think this is another person's job to do this thing, this act, this motivation, this encouragement, this job, whatever it may be. You just think it belongs to someone else. I encourage you to take responsibility and do that job. Do it. Because in reality, it's not their job. It's everyone's job. It's your job. It's their job. It's her job. It's his job. It's all of our job to make this work together. So if you think that it's something else, a family member, a friend, another relationship, whatever it may be, you think it's someone else's job to do it, you step in and you do it because you're going to fill a void and you're going to build something out of that. And I think that's very important. So God bless you. Family and relationships. Okay. Well, we're going to keep it moving right along since there's no one to follow behind me. Y'all welcome to join in. Those that been watching the show for a while now, you can join in. You can put in your comment. You can say your bit of family relationships, whatever you want to say, whatever your heart desires. You're more than welcome to say something. And I do see a comment. Let's see what that is. Looks like day one. Gary. What's going on, Gary? GMP is dropping knowledge to the community. Only because of fans and brothers like you, Gary, that's watching. Only because we have your spirit, your energy, your wanting to be great. You know, we want to be great. We all want to be better, and so you inspire us as we inspire you. So thank you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for encouraging us. I was telling that to Buddy B earlier. It's because of you guys, that we move and we act. This is something, that we don't get paid to do. As you can see, people don't show up to a job they don't get paid to do. But this is something that we don't get paid to do. Your job is something that you get paid for. Your calling is something that you are made for. This is something that I'll do for free because I love it so much. And eventually they'll pay me to do it because I do it so well. That's your calling. And so it's a little difference between the 9 to 5, but we'll get it right. We'll get it right as a community, man. Gary, thank you for tuning in and watching. Buddy B, thank you for tuning in and watching, man. God bless y'all. We appreciate you from the bottom of our heart. And we're going to keep it moving right along. If I don't have any, if all minds and all hearts are clear, if all minds and all hearts are clear, we're going to keep it moving right along. So to the next segment.
Family and relationships.
Now y'all want to give me family and relationships? Nah.
Building morale.
Building morale. Building morale. Back. Building morale. Strengthening our brothers. It sounded like somebody tried to come in. Strengthening our brothers and our sisters to grow and to be better. Tonight, for building morale, I wanted to encourage everybody to slow down. Just slow down. Don't get upset so fast. Don't get angry so fast. Because anger is the wind that blows out the lamp in the mind. You can't really see when you're frustrated. Plus, you'll react in a way that you don't want to react. You'll end up saying something that you don't want to say. you'll end up responding in a way that's not even in your character, and you don't want to do that. And in order to avoid that, you simply stop and you wait to respond. And then you have circumstances to where no response is needed. Some of those are the best responses. You have to decipher that for yourself. But in all situations, I want you to stop, and I want you to wait, and I want you to breathe, and I want you to smile, and then I want you to react. God bless y'all, man. I love y'all. Build the morale. We're going to check the comments real fast. Gary says nothing but love for you guys. GMP. Respect, Gary. Respect, brother. Okay. We're going to move it right along if our minds and our hearts are clear. Right along. Now, normally we would go on to the Gangsters Corner. We're going to the Gangsters Corner where Gangster would give us something witty. We would have to answer his question, and we would you could win a prize, cash, one of the two. But Gangster is not here, so we'll end up doing that next week. Of course, we'll bring that back. We'll bring the Gangsters Corner back next week, and we appreciate y'all tuning in for it. And God bless y'all for that. So, if our minds and our hearts are clear, I'll go ahead and move right along to the next segment.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding.
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. So I wanted to leave you guys with this tonight. I know it's a short show tonight, but I appreciate you guys for tuning in and watching. My brothers is not here to help me finish it out, but you are. So I'm going to close it out with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And I want you to take this information with you, pass it along. That's what it's here for. That's what we're here for. And so my knowledge and wisdom and understanding is I want you guys to leave your mark. Leave your mark. Let us say it together. Leave your mark. Leave your mark in this world. Leave your legacy. And what is that? Generational wealth. It's a stable foundation for your family. More than just about money. It's about building a foundation for your family. Whatever you can leave behind, and what you leave behind will be generational wealth because it'll be growing money, but it'll also be growing character, and it'll be growing faith, hope, things that people need, that a lot of things that people don't have in this world. So we want to be able to provide that for them. So I want you to leave your mark. And even though if you feel like you're late, getting started in this world like I am, 50 years old, late getting started, it's okay. It's okay to be late. Just get started. See, you don't have to be great to get started, but you do have to get started to be great. Make sense? Just get started. Start moving. Remember what they tell you. They tell you use what you have, and what you don't have, God will do the rest. But you got to move first. And now we understand what the two-step, what it means when you say when the old folks used to say, take one step, and God will take the next step. Now we understand. I'll leave you guys with this. There was a young lady who saw a hearse coming down the street. And the hearse was going to a funeral, of course, carrying a body inside, the family inside the hearse. And behind the hearse, there was only one car. One car. Have you ever seen that before? One car? And she was so astonished. She was like, wow, just one car? They must be way back there somewhere. They must have didn't catch up or something, you know. And, you know, she waited a little bit and it was no more cars. It was just one car. And so she thought to herself, she was like, man, you know, when I go, I want it to be a whole line of cars following my hearse. I want the world to stop when I go. And, you know, I was like, man, I feel like her. I feel like her. You know? Leave your mark. Leave your mark. Start building on your dreams. Start using your gifts and your talents that God gave you. He put them in you for you to use them for a reason. God bless y'all, man. We'll see y'all next week. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Grown Man Podcast. Let me check this. Let me check this comment before I close it out, y'all. Let's see. Gary. Always remember that. That's right, G. Always remember that a delay is not a denial. That's right. Part of your preparation, your character building. That's right, G. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your spirit and your words, your energy. It's greatly appreciated. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. God bless y'all, man. We will see y'all next week. Same place, same time. Hopefully the whole staff will be here to join us. If not, I will have a great show ready for y'all, prepared for y'all next Saturday night. I love each and every one of y'all, man. Pass the word on. Pass the spirit on. Keep growing. Love God. And God bless y'all. We'll see you next week. Grown Men Podcast. We out.
Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast. Grown Men Podcast.